Hi, Priya here and welcome to my kitchen Cookilicious, where I share easy to make and delicious vegetarian and vegan recipes. I am also a published cookbook author. My book is titled The Essential Vegan Indian Cookbook and it is available for purchase on Amazon. You will find 100 easy to make recipes from all parts of India in here, and the recipes range from salads to curries to desserts. I'm really excited about today's video because I'm collaborating with one of my favorite brands, Teff, and creating a super healthy and delicious khichdi recipe for all of you in the Instant Pot. Teff is a poppy-sized grain that originates from and is grown in Ethiopia. It is a superfood that comes both in grain and flour form. Teff is an ancient, naturally gluten-free and vegan grain. It's nutrient-dense, rich in protein, non-GMO and glyphosate-free. For today's recipe, I'm going to be cooking with Teff brown teff grains. What is khichdi? Well, khichdi is like comfort food for us. It's a mildly spiced, mashed porridge kind of dish made with rice and lentils. It's extremely easy to digest, it's very nutritious, very wholesome and extremely comforting to eat. Today I'm going to be giving that recipe a twist by not using rice at all and instead using alternate grains like teff and quinoa. So the first step is we need to rinse quinoa under running water for about 2 minutes. They are coated in a naturally occurring insecticide called saponins and they taste bitter and make it difficult to digest. Therefore, rinsing it before cooking helps remove that coating. So do not skip this step. So I have used 1/4 cup of quinoa here. Once it's rinsed well, add about half a cup of moong dal and rinse it again. Rinse this for about 30 seconds and now set this aside. Also, there is no need to rinse or even toast these brown teff grains. They will cook in the Instant Pot directly. So the first step is turn on the Instant Pot in saute mode and then add about 1 tablespoon of homemade vegan ghee. I will leave the recipe for homemade vegan ghee in the description box below so you can check it out. If you don't have vegan ghee, you can also use a tablespoon of vegan butter, coconut oil or any other vegetable oil that you have. Once the ghee is hot, we'll add about half a tablespoon of ginger paste and garlic paste to the pot. And quickly just saute it for 30 seconds. To this, I'll be adding 1 cup of mixed veggies. So today I'm adding carrots, green peas and fenugreek leaves. Feel free to add whatever veggies you have at hand. You can add potatoes, you can add any pumpkin, squash, any other greens like spinach, baby kale, beetroot leaves. Any of those greens will do. And quickly saute it for again 30 seconds or so. Now to this, I'm adding about half a teaspoon of ground turmeric. Next goes in the rinsed lentils, that's moong dal and rinsed quinoa. And now I'm going to be adding 1/4 cup of teff grains. Give it all a good mix. To this, I'm going to be adding about 3.5 cups of water. And I'm going to turn off the Instant Pot. Give it a mix so that there's nothing stuck at the bottom. We don't want the burn notice. So just give it a quick stir and then add salt. So once you've ensured that there's nothing stuck at the bottom, so now I'm going to close it and I'm going to ensure that the valve is in the sealing position and not in the venting position. Cook on high pressure for 8 minutes. So once the Instant Pot beeps, let the pressure release naturally and then move the valve to the venting position and hit cancel and then open the Instant Pot. So you can see that the khichdi is cooked beautifully. It may appear a little watery at this point, but that's okay because it will thicken as it cools. So just give it a quick stir and let me show you the consistency of this khichdi. Now to this, in order to increase the protein quotient a little bit more, I like to add these crispy chickpeas. You get this in any grocery store. They're already cooked and they are like crunchy. So I just like to add these crunchy chickpeas on top. If you don't want to use this, you can always use canned chickpeas and add it when you're adding all the other ingredients before cooking it, so that it cooks it with the khichdi. I like to add this in the end because it gives a nice crunch to the recipe and also gives it a different flavor. And of course, garnish it with cilantro. You can also add some lemon juice and then just quickly mix it in. So this is how you make instant pot vegan khichdi without rice. It's just made with quinoa and teff grains. Now let's plate it. Now it's time to do the tadka or the tempering for the khichdi. For that, in a small tadka pan, I'm going to be adding about half a tablespoon of vegan ghee. Once the ghee is hot, I'm going to be adding about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of gluten-free asafoetida, and 1/4 teaspoon of methi seeds or fenugreek seeds. Just fry this in ghee for 10 to 15 seconds. And then we add about 2 slit green chilies in the tadka. The tadka is now done. We will now add this to the khichdi. Now we pour the prepared tadka on top and then garnish it with cilantro. Lastly, don't forget to check out all these wonderful products that Teff has to offer and use them in your cooking. Thank you so much for watching today's recipe video, and if you did like it, then please let me know in the comments below, and also like and share it with all of your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel Cookilicious, where I share easy to make vegetarian and vegan recipes. And like I always end the video by saying, keep cooking delicious.